Who has a 100-word summary of all the trouble you guys got into in this very nice graveyard? Do I have a credit for this graveyard?
You should. I didn't see one
They
last
didn't.
week, but
They did not put one on. Put watermarks on your maps and images and things. 99% of the people will just crop them out or scratch them out or write their. But I won't. I'm one of the good ones. I like to think. But yeah, I don't have a credit for this map, unfortunately.
We instituted Operation Mirror Master. I don't know. I just came up with that. Anyway, and we came here to steal ? Aslan Rex's
phylactery.
Which I legitimately do not know. Like, I have not looked this up. I legitimately do not know what it is. I am going to laugh if it's something stupid. But that's like I don't see Aslan as make my phylactery something stupid. I see him like my phylactery is a giant golden throne studded in diamonds.
No, Aslan. No. Something stupid would absolutely be a Cyris phylactery.
Yeah.
You go in there, it's just a Teddy Ruxpin.
It's not even the Teddy Ruxpin, it's the tape and the Teddy Ruxpin.
Just the tape.
It's the cassette tape.
like an answering machine.
God. Like, are we dating ourselves or what?
That's a deep cut, my friend.
We are dating ourselves so much.
Anyway, and
Yeah.
we got here, and then Victor figured out that he does not like being cursed. He thought he was clever. He was not.
No, it's been clever. The problem is he's getting a headache.
And I got looked at and died.
You did.
Yeah.
You got,
Knocked unconscious, and I'm laying on the ground with 11 hit points.
Yeah, you did just get healed before we had to wrap it up last week.
so you're prone, but not unconscious anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so we're going to start at the top of the order and see if you guys can't figure this out.
Basically, just face first in the dirt.
Okay.
Step 1, kick Bodak in head. Step 2,
So
kick Bodak in head.
Kill tree.
sounds like we've got Evie at 25, followed by White Token.
Evie, fix it.
Okay, so I don't like him. Where is he physically located? Is he on the ground or is he up in the top of this tree?
He's up towards the top of the tree, and last time he just kind of floated down to the ground. He just emerged from somewhere in the branches, came down, looked at Jeannie, and that was the story of her.
So dead in the center of the sunbeam.
Okay, so how high up is he?
Fairly high up, like he's up in the branches of the tree, so,
So
30
higher
feet,
than 20 feet?
probably, almost certainly.
Okay, so we can't actually target him right now.
Oh, yeah, we can.
Well, I can't.
Don't you have... What's the range on your throw stuff?
20 feet.
Damn, sucks to be you.
I've spent the entire campaign trying to get Evie to learn how to use a short bow or something, and she teach me how to use a gun. I'll use a gun.
This would be the perfect situation to have a short bow.
Yeah.
How does Evie not know how to use a short bow?
Nobles have really crap weapon proficiencies, actually.
Yeah, it's like the
Short
worst
bow?
class in the game.
Yeah. Who would force their players to take a level of this bad class?
But definitely not me. It's not how I roll. I always let my players use crazy homebrew classes.
Yeah, he's so high up that I can't even use my magic to hit him.
You could approach the tree.
I can't get close enough to the tree that I can get within 20 feet of him without climbing the tree.
You could climb the tree.
Also, if you end your turn in the sunbeam, bad things happen.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing holding it back. Because
Is that Sunbeam or a different spell?
It's Dawn.
Dawn. Okay.
Because I can get in and out, but I can't get in, climb a tree, make it attack, and get out.
You could tell Victor to move.
No, I can't.
Well, maybe you could job some of these tongue boys instead.
Yeah.
That's a rough sentence.
I can move Victor physically if he really wants me to.
Victor would like to get some distance from the Bodak.
I stand by my choice of words.
All right, as you do.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Victor's in the air flying.
Is he?
Yeah, Victor's like 15 feet in the air.
Then I cannot grab you.
You
Okay,
can't tell Victor to move?
No, I used that ability already. I only get it once. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna stab some of these zombies.
You're gonna job a tongue boy.
Why don't you jab the tree? Like, we know how the tree works now.
See, he's got to get close to the tree.
Yeah.
Higher than 20 feet?
If I have my owl adjacent to the tree, do I get a sneak attack?
On the tree?
Yeah.
I guess-
Can I get a sneak attack on a tree?
I guess you could find out, couldn't you?
Okay. I was here.
Rogue turn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Non-cipher bonus.
Okay. My owl is going to move here,
Okay.
and he's going to hold his action to after I make my attack, he's going to return to my shoulder.
Okay.
I am going to move here, and I'm going to throw a knife at the tree.
All right.
That's a 19 to hit.
Did you roll at advantage?
Do I get advantage against a stationary object?
You do not. This thing's not a creature, nor do you get sneak attack.
Oh, okay.
It's a tree.
All right.
Thought I had made that clear.
Well, it takes 10 points of magical piercing.
Okay.
Then that triggers the owl's held action and returns to my tree. Dash back out of here so that we do not get burned. Actually, I'm going to get a little farther away because I don't like Bodox.
Get closer to the tongue boys.
The tongue boys don't scare me as much.
I'm sorry, did you say job the tongue boy or tongue the job boy?
I'm not going to answer that.
Yeah.
End of turn.
All
All right. Next up, we've got white token with black token on deck.
Okay, I don't think anybody's in grabby range, right?
Just the turret,
Doesn't
which is
seem
already
that way.
grabbed.
It's already grabbed.
It's just floating around, spewing fire out every turn.
Victor, I need a strength saving throw, please.
Yeah. Apparently now. That's a 18.
18. All right, you stay in the air as you feel that tug downward, but you do not go flying into the ground head first into a splattery mess. Let me double check and make sure that's all I need to do on. All right, who's next?
Next up, we've got black token with genie.
Aha, black token. So if he does not end his turn in the dawn,
Then he does not get lasered, yes.
but he's starting his turn in the dawn.
Yeah.
Okay.
But did he enter the dawn when he
Doesn't matter.
came to
He's starting his turn there.
Yeah.
Is it going to be me that's going to have to make this Constitution saving throw? Ooh. That's scary.
That's just the closest square I can
Yeah.
get him to safety. Edmont,
Sir.
can I get a Constitution saving throw, please?
Yeah, sure. Ooh, that's an 11.
Take a +5. Not on my watch,
15.
Satan.
You got what?
16.
Okay. Yeah, as
Yeah,
it
that's-
turns its googly eyes over at you. You feel the dread.
GD,
Actually,
GD yells at me from the ground.
you have a monk ability that cleanses fear effects, right? Fear and charm effects.
That isn't. Yeah, but I'm not immune to it.
You're not immune to fear and charm effects.
Correct. I have to spend an action.
It's like an
to
act. Yeah,
remove
it's an
it.
action to clear. Okay, so the googly eyes turn towards you.
And no, don't like that.
And now, more fun stuff.
More fun stuff. I like fun stuff.
Edmont.
Sir.
Oh, you know what? No, I've changed how stat block works. I actually don't like how the monster works in the stat block, so I've changed some stuff, and I had to make sure that I'm doing it consistently on each turn and not accidentally giving it the functionality of both stat blocks as written. This is what happens when you start altering monsters from the books, is you start making them too powerful because you do all the cool stuff you gave them, but then you also let them do all the stuff the books gave them at the same time.
Fair. Yeah. No.
Yeah, which is less fair, if we're being honest. So that's the end of the Bodak. Who's next?
Next up, we've got Genie with Victor on deck.
Jeannie's having a little nap.
Genie is going to use half of her movement to stand up. And then she's going to click her heels. And she
He's
is
gonna
now...
go zoomies.
She's gonna go zoomies 15 feet in the air. And
Can you make a Jetsons car sound effect for me?
no.
Hmm.
Listen,
No,
he's
that's not it.
Yes!
There you go. There, that's the
Actually
stuff.
really good.
Woo!
That sounded practiced.
That was literally me just making noises with my mouth and wiggling them between my.
I think we broke Treble's brain. Like he's not.
You did. You broke. Like I don't remember what I was going to do now. Give me 1 second.
Understandable.
To recover. Yes. Okay.
Here we are in the super horror, gloomy Ravenloft campaign, and we're making Jetsons noises.
I am going to use my circlet of blasting that Zach Wheel gave me.
Okay.
So that's +5 to hit on this. Level 2. Okay.
He's standing there watching, like, you haven't used that yet? He's all offended.
Okay. And I need a 2 T20s.
Like you give somebody a box of chocolates and find out 4 months later it's still in the back of their fridge.
I mean, it just recharges, right? Like, I have probably
Oh,
used
does it?
Yeah, it's not like a one-time use item.
Oh, well.
Let's see. It's 3 rays. Yep, okay. All right. Ray number 1.
Against who?
The Bodak.
The Bodak.
That's a 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
Please enjoy 4 points of fire damage. Second hit is a 13 to hit.
13 will not hit.
Okay. Final one is a 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
Yep.
Shooting
7.
fire lasers.
7 points of fire damage.
Okay. And are you moving or staying put?
Genie is going to use her bonus action. Oh, that is not a bonus action spell. Never mind. I'm just going to shoot fire at the tree with my turret.
Okay.
So, dexterity saving throw. From the tree.
It's a tree.
Yeah, I know. That is 10 points of fire damage on the tree.
You all have heard the famous D&D story about the gazebo, right?
Oh yeah.
It's a classic.
Oh yeah, I do know that one.
I'm just... My rule is never make assumptions as a player. That's how you end up with a tree getting up and attacking you.
I don't think I've ever used a gazebo mimic in a game yet, but you know it's coming someday.
Well, no one's gonna stand in it.
Oh, it's 3d8. Hold on. I got one more d8 to roll.
So, of the assembled, if I had a really sus gazebo in the game, you were the only player who would not stand in it. You'd be on the side being like, Darkwood is such a bitch, get out of that gazebo!
So it's not 10, it's 13 fire damage.
13 fire damage, got it.
And then the gazebo would eat them, and then they would be resolved to not listen to me harder next time.
So, listen, it's not your fault, but like shame on you for metagaming a little bit by like knowing that Darkwood is a suspicious bastard.
I'm not metagaming. He came into our lives and said, I will take your shit. He said that.
He said it very politely, though.
He also said if you don't want your shit, he will take it. He gave you an option.
That's the end of Jeannie's turn.
Who's next?
She's
After
15 feet.
Genie, we've got Victor with Beldross.
Victor.
Yeah.
Oh, I need
So
picture in picture.
Zach Whale was the yellow thing, right?
That's Beldross.
Okay,
That's purple.
Beldross is our ally, though, right?
Yeah.
Beldross is currently our ally? Question mark.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so Beldross counts for sneak attack. That's what I care about.
Oh, yeah. No, because he's not within 5... Well, Beldross isn't flying. He's a lion on the ground. The Bodak is floating in the air. So he's not within
Is he?
5... Yeah, he's not within 5 feet of the Bodak.
Oh, I didn't know Bodex could fly.
I mean, if you look at the stat block in the book, they can't. But this one emerged from a tree and then flew out of this dawn circle.
Oh, okay.
It's like the Nazgul. You don't expect him in the sequel.
That line from The Last Jedi. They fly now.
Okay, well, that makes me really sad.
Good.
How high up in the air is the Bodak?
Among the job boys.
30th feet. Because he emerged from the branches and moved his full movement out of the radius. That dawn radius is fairly large.
Big.
This was
30-foot radius.
this
yeah.
was the only safe square he could get to on his turn.
Yeah. All right. Then Victor is going to use his bonus action to transfer the Hunter's Mark to the Bodak.
Okay.
And then we're just going to attack it with a non-sneak attack.
Good.
You could steady aim instead of Hunter's Mark.
I could, but you're assuming that Victor wants to be here next to the tree.
That's a fair point.
That's completely valid.
Victor never wants to be near anything.
Does a 26 hit?
Yes, it does. Ow.
That's going to be 12 points of sonic damage to the Bodak.
Okay. He did not enjoy that. Moving or staying put?
He's going to move.
Okay.
Kind of funny. I think Victor might be the most cowardly character that has ever. Like, and that's saying something because
That's
Birdie
coming
existed.
from you. That's funny coming from you.
Well, like there are times where literally, like, there's been multiple people down, and Birdie literally stood on your unconscious forms and like shielded you from stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Birdie had a reaction that let him dash that Victor can't do. So I think Birdie still has the gold medal here.
Okay.
So you're moving back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Still 15 feet in the air.
And who's next?
After Victor, we've got Beldross, followed by Edmont.
Lion
So let's
boy.
say how high up is this not horseman floating?
About 30 feet.
Okay. So I guess Beldross is gonna 5, 10.
Oh, I need to pull up his stat block that I had here.
Do you have an actual stat block? Because that would help me out immensely. Oh, are you talking about the horseman or
Beldross.
Yeah, if
No,
you have an actual stat block, that would help me out immensely.
I do, but I'm not... I'm going to keep it on my end.
Oh, okay.
He's got a +10 to hit with his multi-attack. He can do
Yeah, I
bite or claw. So that... And he's got pack tactics.
Yep. And the bite is also +10. It's claw bite.
Yes. Claw bite.
2d6 +4, 2d6 +4, 3d10 +5.
Yes.
Okay. First claw. And this is an advantage because I'm there. Back tactics. That hits an armor class of 22.
And you're jobbing the tongue boy over here?
Yep.
That's going to hit.
Okay.
For 13 damage.
And that's enough for that one.
This one, second claw. It's going to hit a 27.
That'll also hit.
for 12 damage.
And that's enough.
And bite. We'll hit 20.
20 will hit.
For 15.
15, and that's enough. These guys had all started the combat kind of bloodied. You guys had... Somebody blew up a fireball or something.
They may have all been in the dawn.
Yeah, they may have been lasered.
And then that's it for Beldross. We've got Edmont with Ekon. I need to go on his actual scarf sheet.
Edmont's going to go boy the job tongues.
Yeah. Does an 18 hit?
Sure does.
Looking at 13 points of slashing damage.
And that's enough. That was with your whip, yes?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll do it to the other hit the other one over there. That's a nat one.
It's not going to hit nothing. How dare
And
you?
I will close and martial arts this guy. Give him a heavy boot to the chest. 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
8 points bludgeoning damage.
And that one is not dead yet.
Yeah.
And is Edmont moving or staying put?
Let's see. It's right here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 40 gets me there.
Okay. Who's next?
Yep.
Next up, we've got Ekon with Orson. So, maybe go with the resources I've got left.
I want none of that Bodak.
Just shove him into the door that erases you from existence.
It's not an actual door. It's a metaphor for dying. Sorry, did I
Yeah.
just spoil the episode for you?
I'm saying we should kill him, Brick Road.
Can I get both the Bodak and the tree in a fireball?
You can if
They
the
would be 20
radius...
feet of each other?
I think technically burning the branches of the tree where the Bodak is flying amongst would damage the tree. That's kind of
Let's
what
do that.
Genie's turret has been doing.
Let's. So I'm gonna need a dex save from both of them.
Well, it's a tree, so... And the Bodak has a 6 on his dex save.
Does it get the turret?
Before you roll this damage,
Mhm.
and I have literally, holy shit, been waiting weeks for this.
Mhm.
Victor.
Scorpio.
Ekon is in your line of sight, yes?
Yeah, because Victor would kind of be trying to see what the hell's going on with the zombies in the Bodak and the tree, so...
Victor, I need a charisma saving throw.
Sounds like Brickroad's had this in his back pocket for a bit.
Oh, yeah.
How many blips do I have?
I think everybody's got lots of blips.
I got 6 blips.
Yeah, you want to cash some in?
Yeah, I rolled a 3, so I think I'm gonna have to cash in some blips.
How many?
We're gonna go 4 for an auto success, because I don't trust you. I don't like the way you're saying that.
Victor, out of the corner of your eye, you see Ekon begin performing a miracle that you've seen him do before. It's the one that summons the giant fireball. And for a moment, you remember seeing a vision of Ekon having to burn you as a heretic. This was in a dream or a Vistani reading or something. It's been
was
so
Vistani
long
reading.
now.
It was the Vistani reading.
And you see it so vividly, and for a moment you feel like this is it. This is the moment where, and then you catch yourself. It's like, wait a minute, no, he's going to burn this tree. But you're sweating profusely with the fear of it, and you are not compelled to stab Ekon to prevent him from burning you to death. Ekon, go ahead and roll fireball damage.
Yep. So that's 31 fire damage.
Is that it?
Yeah.
And yeah, big fail on the Bodak. So Bodak is Bodak is not anymore. It is an ex Bodak.
Undead.
Victor, you just watch
Three-
this creature
three undead.
consumed in Ekon's holy flames. Anytime Ekon attempts to cast a spell that deals fire damage in Victor's line of sight, Victor, you are compelled, if you fail that save, to use your reaction to prevent the spell from coming out.
Okay.
Can he do that? Like prevent the spell from coming out? I mean,
The
or
me-
is he just gonna?
The mechanics I have here is that if Victor fails his charisma saving throw and then makes an attack against Ekon, and Victor's ranged attacks are incredibly good, then I would have Ekon make essentially a concentration save. And if he fails that, the spell is interrupted. This is a unique mechanic that exists because Victor failed too many horror checks. But Ekon always casts radiant damage spells, so I haven't caught him in it for months and months and months. It's like, I'm
You wonder
gonna
why Victor's a coward.
He's
cast,
a light. He is a light.
Sounds so
Cleric.
mad.
I'm gonna cast Summon Bonfire. Doesn't do bonfire damage.
And then I'm gonna need a strength saving throw from this zombie.
He did pretty good on that. That's gonna be a 17.
I think that fails.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
DC 18. So pushed.
All right. Is that it for Ekon?
I want to move. Am I okay here? I think I'm okay here. So we've got Orson with Zaquiel on deck.
All right, Orson's going to spear the tongue boy next to him. That's
Okay.
a 28 to hit.
That will hit.
It would be terrifying if it didn't. That is 11 points.
That's exactly what you need. So that one is dead.
Okay, he is going to move here. Okay, second attack. It's 23 to hit.
That will also hit.
Please enjoy 11 more points of damage.
And that is enough for him.
There's nobody to butt.
Nobody but Orson. Moving or staying put?
Should I butt Edmont? No, I'm just kidding. We're done. He's gonna move here, and that's the end of his turn.
I assume Edmont has a nice butt. Who's next?
Next up, we got Zaquiel.
Evelyn. Trying to sneak through here. But I'm dummy thick.
And then make the Jetson sound. Is Zaquiel doing anything?
Yeah, I'm
Mr.
sorry. I
Bag
got
of Spells.
find what he wants to do. Yeah, he's gonna hurl a firebolt at the tree.
Victor, you are not compelled to stop Zaquiel from burning anything. You're not afraid of him at all.
I cheer him on then.
That hits an armor class of 12.
Against the tree?
Yeah.
That'll hit. It has an
tree.
AC of tree.
I think statistically, Genie is more likely to burn Victor to death than Ekon.
For 27 fire damage.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Ooh, that's a
It's a healthy
spicy
firebolt.
firebolt.
I think he'll probably reposition a little bit, and that's the end of his turn.
So far, the tree has been extremely resistant to actually catching fire. Not for lack of trying. You guys have thrown lots of fire at it. With that attack, though, you do see many of the branches suddenly ignite and burn brightly in the air. And then he steps back.
Yep.
Who's next?
Orange token.
Orange and green are like right next to each other, right?
Yeah,
Correct.
orange
Yeah,
and green is
okay.
the next two.
Kind of has to be that way for this encounter to work. Okay. This actually makes it real easy on me.
Wow.
Yeah, rolled big for the orange guys.
Do you want to put one under me?
Nope. Yeah, let's do this. As more dead things pull themselves up out of the soil right underneath Victor. Which ones cannot conceivably... Actually, I think all the orange ones can. One can move underneath you, which opens up the space for this guy to step in. Then all the other green ones can't get to you. So, I see Evie standing there, looking juicy, filled with brain sauce.
That is a harmful stereotype. Zombies do not eat brains.
It depends on the canon.
What does artillery have to do with it?
They have a
Nothing.
movement of zombie.
Yeah, these
Nothing.
ones do.
Just okay. Sandbag my joke. Cool.
Sorry, I mean, it wasn't that good.
This is a lot of zombies.
Yeah, it's fine.
And they're all attacking me?
These 5 are. These guys are going to use their dash. But they cannot dash and attack at the same round, obviously. All right. Evie.
Yep.
In a thing I'm writing, I've had the opportunity to use the word canon in a very non-standard way that I never knew existed. And I haven't actually done the research to make sure I'm using it correctly or not yet. So that'll be fun. Evie, I've got a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
I have a 21 to hit.
These are good zombies.
I have a
Yeah, that'll
19 to hit.
Yeah.
And I have a 19 to hit.
Okay, yeah.
4 out of 5 Zambos hit. Oh, this is a good round for the Zambos.
So I'm getting eaten again, is what you're saying.
A little bit eaten. It's fine.
Slightly chewed on.
Yeah, as they just reach forward with their horrible Zambo mouths and bite into you. It's going to be 3 damage from the first bite, piercing damage.
Yep.
I'm sorry, bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
It's going to be 3 damage from the second attack.
Yep.
It's going to be 3 damage from the third attack.
Okay.
And it's going to be 7 damage from the fourth attack.
I'll use my reaction to halve that to another 3.
Okay. So yeah, these Zambos trying to beat you into the earth and munch on you. Victor, you can just go ahead and assume that all 9 of these creatures have a readied action to attack you if you come down in range. And that's orange and green. Who's next?
Next up, I believe we're back at the top. So I don't know when the tree has been taking the damage from Dawn, but at the top we've got Evie.
Oh, yeah, on 20. On the white token, which means we didn't apply it last turn because we had forgotten. Let's go ahead and do that now.
You want me to roll it twice?
Roll it once because it's not white token yet. It's Evie.
Okay. 42.
42.
No, 4d10.
Oh, okay.
So that would be 15 radiant.
Okay. Is now the flames burning in the tree are matched by the radiance of air, and
Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme. Get on up, it's Bodak time.
it's Bodak time as one more spawns from the now burning flames all around it. So we're on Evie's turn now, and then I think
Yep.
white goes again, which means it might all be over soon.
Okay.
Evie, you're so popular. You've made friends.
I don't like these friends.
Oh, well, that's
They don't.
mean.
They play a little rough.
They are friend-shaped.
Okay. Evie's gonna disengage. Move over here. And then let's see. I feel like Victor, how high up are you?
15 feet. He would like to move.
Oh.
He's asking for that every time.
Now, if I use Erupting Earth on that, then I'll hit you.
No, target it in the ground, so it comes up and.
It goes up 20 feet, but you have
Yeah.
evasion.
Yeah.
If you are okay with that, I will do it.
Isn't
I
it
mean-
a Constitution saving throw?
No, it's a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
If it's a
Oh,
dex
hell.
save, that's fine. But can't you target it like 5 feet below the ground?
You cannot, because it's got to be a point
It
you
has
can
to be
see.
surface. It has to be
That's
the
fine.
surface. All right, you should. Okay. I will.
Asking a rogue for a very distressing
Good.
dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Let's see, that's a DC 17 for me, I think. DC 17 dexterity
Mm-hmm.
from Victor and the orange guys.
And the green guy.
One green guy. Let's do
And
the
one
orange
green
guys
guy.
first. I'm looking for a 17.
Yes.
Fail, 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 fail. Fail, 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 fail. And fail.
How'd Victor do?
Victor.
Can you add your psionic dice to your saving throws now?
I wish that would be too overpowered. Victor got a 16.
Hold on. Hold on. Let me bring up the description of...
Flesh genius.
Yes, I want to see the range. I should probably use it on you if I can.
So, Evie, what's the damage on that erupting earth?
No, you are way too far away, my dude.
Okay. 24 damage if they failed, which I think all of them did.
Everybody did.
And half damage for Victor.
Did you move out all those dudes' threat ranges?
Yeah, I disengaged. I can do that.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay. They're all
And this-
bloodied.
And this is difficult terrain now for whatever that matters.
Sure.
Probably so that Victor can't get away.
Well, he's in the air right now.
Yeah, I know. That's the end of Evie's turn.
After Evie, we've got white followed by black.
Okay, let's resolve the dawn damage first.
Looking at 11 radiant.
11. Okay. And then I need Victor to make a strength saving throw.
Of course you do. Don't fail me now. That's a 12.
A 12. Victor.
I don't want to know.
It's going to be 13 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall to the earth. And that triggers 9 held actions.
Victor might be dead.
Hold on, let me look and see what the range on my reroll is.
All right.
You still have 2 blips.
Sorry, this page is broken. I need to-
I'm almost positive I didn't break it, but I cannot imagine how else it would have gotten broken, so I will apologize for it being broken. I haven't seriously tried to fix it either, though.
Okay, this is.
Ravenflumph.
Mm.
Episode
He just has to be able to see and hear me.
He can see and hear you from in the air there.
Reroll, Victor.
Do better.
Do better than a 12.
Hey, okay, that's a 19.
All right. So again, you feel the tug of the earth. You really think that all those attacks would have killed you? That would have been it?
Yeah, they probably would have killed me.
And
That's a lot of incoming attacks, and they all hit Evie.
they rolled really good against Evie. Nobody's within grabby range of the tree anymore, and we've applied dawn damage. So that is it for white token.
All right, we've got G with Victor.
Bodak.
Bodak
Oh, you're right.
first.
Yeah.
Still not a horse?
Ekon is just barely too far away. Evie,
Yes.
can I please get a Constitution saving throw?
I rolled real bad.
You got blips?
Yeah, remember what this does.
Yeah, this is delete all your hit points.
Is this the delete all hit points?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
How bad? How bad we do?
I mean, I rolled the 2.
Okay, so that turns into what?
That's a 3.
Okay, so blip now or forever hold your peace.
All right, I'm spending 2 blips to reroll.
All right. That's what I like to hear.
It's a 3.
Ooh, so that turns into what?
A 4.
I've literally never used the 2 blips to reroll. I always just auto succeed it.
Yeah.
You gonna let it ride?
I'm dead.
Evie,
Mm-hmm.
you drop to 0 hit points and are knocked prone in that square.
You're not dead. You're just unconscious.
You're unconscious and dying, I think.
Well, yeah. I mean,
I had to use my ability to help Victor, but I don't have a reaction.
And that's it for Bodak.
Dude.
Who's next?
It do be like that sometimes.
We've got Genie with Victor.
Jeannie, the Bodak just looked at your sister and she just fainted dead away. Like,
well, Jeannie's gonna go 15 feet down to the ground, and she's going to touch Evie. And cast a level 1 Cure Wounds using my noble spell slot. I'm doing my best to hold on to as many like actual spell slots as humanly possible.
yeah, you guys haven't made it to the dungeon yet.
Right.
Yeah, I don't want to burn everything. That's the problem.
gonna need a long
that's
rest.
5. That's 8 hit points you get back. So you're conscious again. So.
The Bodak erodes the strength of the party.
Yeah.
All right, flame turret into the trees for 22 points of fire damage.
Okay.
That was a good roll. 7s and 8s, my dudes.
I need Edmont, Ekon, Orson, and Beldross to make dexterity saving throws.
I don't know what Beldross's dex save bonus
Oh,
is.
I have it here. I will make that save then.
$14.
I'm also keeping track
11.
of his hit points on my end. So we got 14, 11. What did Orson get?
Oh, he's got like a +9, so that's 15.
Oh, Beldross doesn't make this save. I need Orson to make it twice.
What?
I need Orson to make this save twice.
Okay, 15 and a 13.
13. Okay. Sorry, I looked at the map wrong here for a second.
No,
As
wait, no,
the
it's
tree-
a 16, sorry.
As the tree
15 and
completely
16.
bursts into flames at long last from the damage dealt by Genie's turret. The Bodak, all of the Licky Tongues,
We've been fighting Pokemon?
and all of the Zambos also burst into flames and burn very brightly and very hotly, so much so that Orson, Ekon, and Edmont have to duck underneath the heat to avoid damage. The bodies burn away much, much more quickly than you would expect a human body to be able to burn. And when you are done shielding your eyes, the tree itself looks blackened and burned out, and you can hear the crackling embers from inside of it.
How much damage was that when the death, whatever?
None. You all passed the save.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was a DC 10 deck save.
Okay.